Okay. So we dragged out this when I receive start game. This of course is the block that initiates everything, that starts everything. Um, so when the game starts, it's just going to activate this code. So in here, we're going to control the health. So we're going to go to variables first, and then we're going to give it initial health. So we're going to set the player health to, I'm going to say 5 because I want it to be a bit challenging. But of course, you can do 10 or something, or a larger number, or even a smaller number. Maybe you can turn it to 1 so that you can only get hit one time until game is over, right? I'm going to make it 5 for me, but this can change. So this is going to set the initial health. So when I start the game, you can see that the variable up here says health is going to be 5. So we're going to have 5 hit points. Okay, so right now it doesn't do anything because we don't have any code that reduces it when we hit an asteroid. But we'll add that right now. So first of all, we're going to go to control and then drag out a forever loop and put it right below the set player health to 5. So in this forever loop, we're going to add an if. We want to check if it's the ship is going to be touching the asteroid. So go to sensing and then drag out a touching mouse pointer block, and you can change the mouse pointer to asteroid. So once again, this is going to be checking if your player, the player sprite, is touching the asteroid, then it's going to do something. And what do we want it to do? Of course, when we hit an asteroid, we want to reduce the health, okay? So we're going to reduce the health by 1. So inside here, inside this if, we're going to change the player health by -1. We want to reduce it by 1. So we're going to -1 from it. So now whenever I touch if I click the flag again and I touch an asteroid, when it appears, of course, when they appear right here. Okay. I'm just going to start instantly losing, and you can see my health goes into the negatives. All right. So y'all can catch up to this code real quick, and I'm going to be helping Yaya with her problem, okay? So this is just for Yaya. Yeah, could
Okay.
you tell me about that problem you had with
Um,
the things not
no
spawning?
asteroids are spawning.
Um, okay, so I am gonna let's see. Let's see what I can do here.
Yeah, no asteroids.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'll be helping you shortly.
Oh yeah, this the thing. I like
Yeah.
the backgrounds. Kind of sometimes turns black sometimes for some reason.
Ah, for you? Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
because cost. Do you know the big thing, the in
All right. So,
sprite and like into asteroid things?
so
Um,
the,
the
uh,
the
the big thing. Okay. So for Yaya only, for everyone else, I have the code on right over here in this window that has a blue outline to it. But for Yaya, I'm gonna be helping you with let's see. So can you go to the when I start as a clone like section of the
okay.
code? So the one with the top that says when I start as a clone.
Okay, when I start as
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I found it.
Okay. Can you scroll down until you see the forever loop right over here, the one that says forever?
I don't wait. Can I
Yeah.
forever the big one, the long one? Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So what is the
Oh,
first
I get
block?
it.
What is the
Wait,
first block there that you have?
wait. I have show.
Do you have switch costume to big?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now scroll to the bottom of that forever loop. So go down the forever loop until you see the end of the forever loop. Do you have switch costume to asteroid type there?
Wait, at the very. Oh no.
Okay,
Switch
that means you
costume.
have to add that. You have to add switch costume to asteroid
Yes.
type.
Wait.
And asteroid type is
Where's
a variable,
switch
remember?
costume? Oh yeah. It's in the looks.
Asteroid type is a variable, so you got to go to
Yeah,
variables and
okay.
then drag out the square variable
Let
thing
me
from
look.
here.
Wait, can I
Asteroid type,
see? Oh, I need to look for switch cost. Okay. To
and then you're going to drag out asteroid type
asteroid type.
from variables and put it in.
Wait, set asteroid type.
No, no, no. Just the asteroid type
Oh yeah,
circular
I
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. And put it
Wait.
in the switch costume too. Right over here. Just like
Okay.
this.
Yeah. But
All right. Does it work now?
no.
Click the flag again just to check.
Wait, are we doing this?
Nope.
No,
Not,
only Yaya is doing
not,
this. The rest of
none
y'all
of
are
Okay.
still on this.
none of these are working.
Huh?
None of these are working.
Really? They're
Yeah,
still
it's
not
not.
working?
Yeah, it's not working.
Let's see. But you can see your background now, right? I presume?
Yeah, I can't see my background.
Can or can't?
Can.
Okay. And previously you only saw black squares, right? Just black stuff covering the screen?
No, sometimes it was black.
Okay. All right, all right.
But I don't know where the asteroids are.
Do you have a show? Maybe at the very end, can you drag out a show block and put it at the very end? Yeah.
Okay, sure. Wait, at the very end of the code?
Yep.
Okay, can
Not at the
wait.
very end, right here. Right
Yeah,
before the end of
underneath asteroid type.
underneath switch costume to asteroid type.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it's still not working.
Okay, I'll come back to you later, all right? We got to continue with the other stuff. So for everyone now, go back to the ship's right, of course. Right now, when we touch an asteroid, we lose a lot of health. You can see mine is already in the negative 600 somethings, right? So, oh, whoops. So we want to make sure that we give our players some invincibility time. So,
somethings.
wait, sorry, what did you say?
Mine is in 7,000 somethings.
Oh, yeah. It's very negative, huh? Okay, so after you touch the asteroid, we want to give your player some invincibility frames. So basically, like it's gonna flat. Your player's gonna flash white and then back and white back until a few times until it's able to get hit again. So that will prevent us from taking too much stuff, right? Too much damage. So we're gonna drag out a repeat 10 block, a repeat 10 block. And then we're gonna go to looks. And then we're going to drag out a set color effect to 0 block, and we're going to put it right before the forever loop. This is going to initiate, so this is going to set the original effect color, or effect thingy. So we're going to change this color effect to the brightness effect. So this will control how bright our player is. At the very beginning, we want to make sure it's 0, because we want the player to be not bright at all. Not bright at all. And then remember this repeat 10 loop that we put right after change your health by a -1. Repeat 10. In here, we're going to set the brightness effect. Brightness, make sure it's brightness. We're going to set it to, let's see, 50. Does 50 work well? Let me just check real quick. Yep, 50 seems to work pretty well. Okay. And then we're going to drag out, we're going to go to control, and then we're going to drag out a wait seconds block. So I'm going to wait 0.1 seconds. And then we're going to go back to looks and then drag out another set brightness effect and set it to 0 now. Okay. And I'm going to actually change this to 0.25 seconds. Or that's actually a bit fast as well. Maybe let's do it 0.5. Just experimenting with this. And then we're going to add one more wait 0.5 seconds at the very end in the repeat 10 loop. Okay, so this is actually pretty slow. So maybe I'm going to change it back to 0.25 in the wait seconds. It's just testing out to see which one works out well, right? And then I'm going to change the repeat 10 and make it repeat 3. And then I'm gonna click the flag again. And I think it's better if we actually change this to 0.15. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. 0.15 may be better. Yep. There we go.
Can you wait?
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to go through all this code again. So we have a forever loop, and then we check if the player is touching the asteroid. So you can see when my player does touch an asteroid, it's going to change player health by -1, and then it's going to, this part of the code in the repeat 3 is going to make it flash for a bit to tell the player that it's invincible for a period of time to protect it from losing more health. And then we're able to lose health again. So you see, I just lost 1 health by hitting an asteroid. And if I touch an asteroid again, I'm going to lose another point of health. And if I touch it again, I'm going to lose another point of health. If I stay in an asteroid for a long time, I'm going to lose more health. -1, -2, right?
Are we going to give it a sound when we get hit by an asteroid?
Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. I wasn't even thinking about that. Thank you for the suggestion. Yes, I think we should do that. Is everyone done with this code? Does anyone need more time?
Yeah, I need more time.
Okay, I'll wait a bit longer. All right.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, is everyone else done as well? Okay, that sounds great. Let's. Does anyone need more time? Nope. Okay. So now we can click the Sounds tab in the ship sprite. Now here again, in the Sounds tab is where we get to control all the sounds our thing makes. So right now we have a popping noise. Pop, right? I can't even hear it. That's weird. But yeah, I should just be a pop noise. Why isn't it even? Oh, there we go. Finally, a pop noise, right? So let's go to the library. So let's click the bottom button over here that says choose a sound right down here. Right over here. If we click that, we get into the sound library once again. And then I'm going to click effects because we want an effect for when our player takes damage, right? And let's explore some of these effects. We got chomp, clang. Clang may work, I think. A crunch. Ooh,
Wait, what?
I think crunch works pretty well.
Okay.
It sounds like you get hit. But let's explore some other ones. We already have. No, that one's the game over one. I think chomp is the best option for this, but of course you can choose another effect if you want. The sound doesn't really matter for how the game works. It just matters to how you like the game to sound. But I'm gonna choose chomp because I think it's appropriate.
I found
Now
a
you can see
new sound.
Yeah. Now you can see we have a new sound over here that says chomp. We can rename this sound up here. We can change its name. I think I just want to change its name to player takes damage or player takes damage so I know what the sound is supposed to do. But you don't need to do that, of course. I can just keep the pop as
Wait,
pop,
which
right?
sound? Which sound?
Chomp.
Can you
I
wait
chose
there a
chomp.
second?
Yeah, of course. I chose chomp.
Wait, Trump sounds weird.
Oh wait, Sue, not chomp. You're right. I got the wrong one. Sorry, everyone. Not chomp. I'm gonna go to effects and I'm gonna choose clang, right? I think clang? No, it was crunch. Crunch. Sorry, crunch was the one, not chomp. You can see how I made that mistake there? They're right on top of each other. I'm gonna choose crunch, actually. Crunch is the sound I want. And then I can rename it player takes damage. You don't have to rename it, but it just tells you more information that way, right? You can click this button down here to play the sound. Here. Of course, these buttons do what you think they do. You can make it faster, slower, you can make it louder, softer. You can turn it off, you can fade it in, fade it out. You can switch it around. And I don't know what the robot does. But you usually wouldn't mess with those things. All right. All right, now let's go back to the code tab so we can actually implement this sound. We want this sound to happen right as we hit the asteroid. So right after we hit the asteroid. So we can go to sound, and then we can drag out start sound. Make sure it's start sound and not play sound until done, because play sound until it's done it basically acts as a wait for a few seconds block. Wait until like the sound is done playing. We don't want the code to pause. We
I
just
don't
want to start the
have
sound.
play sound.
But we don't need play sound. We only need start sound.
Oh
So
yeah,
click-
I do have play sound.
We only need start sound. Make sure it's player takes damage or whatever you named your
Oh yeah, start
die
sound.
sprite or your take damage sprite. So now if we test it out, when we hit an asteroid, ooh, it makes a noise when we do that, right? And actually, speaking of that, maybe we can add a sound when we hit the asteroid as well. That way we know when we hit an asteroid besides just looking at the screen, right?
Wait, I thought when we hit an asteroid, I thought it would make a pop.
A hop? A pop sound? Oh wait, does it already make a pop sound? Shoot. Does it make a sound for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Does it make sound for me? Let me
Wait,
see
can
what
I see
happens.
the code again?
Yeah.
No sense.
Oh, I think I get it. I think I'm gonna move this out. All right. Yeah,
Wait,
here.
move what out? Wait, move what out?
Hold on. You guys don't need to do that. Just finish this code first, and then I'll move back to the asteroid so we can change something up there.
Okay,
Very
good.
nice. All right. Does anyone else need more time? Okay, we can move on to the asteroid now. Asteroid, could you all please go down to the to where you find this piece of code? That is when I start as clone, and inside the forever loop, it has an if touching bullet. So originally we had the start sound pop inside the asteroid health less than 1. So that happens when the asteroid is actually destroyed. We make the sound pop. But I would also want the sound to just happen when we just hit the asteroid. So can we remove the start sound pop and just include the delete this clone in here? And then could we please move it before the wait 0.2 seconds? So we can take a look. Oh, map to my sound. Oh, just like that. So now when we hit the asteroid, every single time we hit the asteroid, it will make a sound, not just when it's destroyed. So all I did was move the start sound pop up, right? So is everyone ready to move on? Does anyone need more time? All right, great. Let's move back to the ship. So right now, if we lose our health until we get down to 0, we can keep going into the negative numbers. But when we reach 0, sorry, what?
Could you go back to the asteroid code?
The asteroid. Oh, right. Yeah, you see, what I did was I moved the start sound pop from over here to over here. And that's all I did. It was originally between here. So that should be the only change you made. Or you made.
Wait, so we have to delete this clone block? Oh, okay, see it.
Oh, what just happened on my screen? Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay.
I don't see your thing. I don't see the clone anything.
Yeah, I
Any code.
accidentally closed it. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Screen is back. $67 is not funny. Okay. Now, is everyone ready to move on? All right. Click the ship sprite again. The ship sprite. And then we had this code over here.
Wait,
where
can
it
I
was,
see the like the code? Sorry.
for what?
The asteroid one.
Dude,
What was-
I only moved one block. And I gave you all
Oh,
5 minutes of time, right? All I did was move the start sound pop from here
Okay.
to here.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the only thing I did. Okay, only thing I did. Okay, now let's move on to the ship. So now we want to check when the player health is equal to 0. Equal or less than 0. So we can actually just do an if. So go to control and then drag out an if. And let's put it right at the very end. So here we have if touching asteroid then. Make sure you put it below the if touching asteroid. So you can see the if touching asteroid here, and make sure you put it below that. Just like this. The other if, make sure you don't put it over here or you don't put it over here. Because we want it to be a separate if. Okay?
Wait,
Now
what?
inside the if, we want to drag out
Wait,
a less
what are
than.
we doing?
Oh,
My
okay.
computer was being slow again.
Okay. So here, we drag it out this if right over here.
Wait, hold on.
And then we also did the less than thing, less than symbol.
Wait, if okay. Wait, did we just drag another if?
Well, yeah, we drag another if. This is the new if. This is the new if over here.
Then you put it up in the. Wait, so what did so we dragged down an if and put less than 51? Is that all we did?
Yep, that's all we did.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is drag out a player health, and we want to check when player health is less than 1. Because that's when the player health is like 0 or -1 or something like that. So that means it's time for the player to die and the game to end. All right. Now in here, we can broadcast game over. So we can broadcast a piece of code. So go to events and then drag out a broadcast start game block. And then you can change that start game by clicking new message. Make sure you all are listening here and following, right? click new message. New message. Broadcast, you want to create a new message. And that new message is going to be called game over. Game over. Now this code will be used to notify all the sprites that the game is over.
Wait, how'd you get the message though? It doesn't have an
Okay.
option.
So go to broadcast, drag out a broadcast block and put it down here, right? And then
Yeah.
click this start game so you can change whatever's in here. And then click new message right over here. New message.
And then
Make sure everyone is listening here. So new message. And then in here, you're going to create a new message called game over. Once you're done with that, you're going to click OK. So this creates a new message that can be sent to around the sprites. So click OK.
For all sprites?
Yes, for all sprites. And then in here, we're going to drag out a stop all block and we're going to change it to stop other scripts in this sprite. So this is going to stop every single other piece of code in this entire sprite. And then after that, we're going to drag out another stop all, but this time we're going to change it to stop this script. So what these two do is it stops all the scripts only in this sprite. So that's how it works. Stop other scripts in the sprite and then stop itself.
Wait, where is it? Oh, never mind. Wait, where do you find this stop? Wait, where do you find the stop other scripts in Sprite?
It's the same thing as stop all. So
Oh,
you see
okay,
this
okay.
block stop all, you can change it
Yeah.
to stop this script, stop other scripts in this sprite as
Okay,
well.
got
So
it.
you can change it. All right, is everyone ready to move on?
Not yet.
yes.
Okay. I'll wait.
I'm gonna go use the restroom really quickly.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. All right. While someone's using the bathroom, I can help Yaya with your problem, Yaya. So this is only for Yaya, everyone. Only Yaya needs to listen to this part. Okay? Yaya, could you tell me more about your problem, please? You're muted right now, in case you're trying to speak. Yeah.
The codes are working fine, but it's not. It's
Okay, could you-
not working?
Could you go to Asteroid, your Asteroid sprite again?
Okay, I am. Wait, where's the
And it's just not appearing? Can you click your flag to test it out? Because
flag?
I don't know what's going on.
Wait, yeah, I am. Wait, can I see the code underneath? Wait. Wait. Are these supposed to be when I start as clone, or if flag clicked?
It's supposed to be when I start as a clone.
All of them?
All of them except this one.
Which one?
Except the one that spawns the asteroids.
Wait, so that should be. So the rest. No! Wait.
What?
Whenever I click it, there's only like one appearing, but sometimes it just gets.
Okay, could you?
As in. Oh, wait, what the?
What?
I'm back.
No.
I'm just helping.
When
Yeah, with
asteroids are
her
not.
problems, so you don't need to pay attention to
asteroids-
this.
What the? There's only
What?
one spawn. Only one spawns, as in like there's no other ones.
Okay, so does that asteroid move?
Yeah.
Okay, can you go to the very top where you have this pick random, like this big code with all this pick
Yeah.
random,
Yeah.
like pick random set asteroid type to basic? On the top, does it say when I start as a clone?
Yes.
Does every single piece of code in this sprite say when I start as a clone, except for this one that has a forever loop and a wait 3 seconds and create a clone of myself?
Yeah.
So this one has a when I start as a clone as well?
Mhm.
Okay. Could you just be really careful and just watch over every single piece of code here and make sure it's the exact same?
Yeah. Okay.
That's not lots of butter.
Thank you.
Wait. Can I see all the codes?
Well, I'm unable to show you all the code at once, so could you just check these two pieces first? The
Yeah.
when flag clicked?
Both of those are correct. Wait, let me
Like
check.
completely?
Yeah, I checked. They're both. Wait. Oh, I'm missing a piece of code. It's so set asteroid health to 3, but I don't know.
Oh, that's really important. If you don't have that, that means the rest of the asteroids won't spawn because they instantly disappear once they spawn. This is one of the most important pieces of the code. Set asteroid health to 3.
Okay, sorry. Let me find it.
I think yours should work after this.
Yeah, but now there's just a weird black thing in the corner. No. Yeah, it's not working still.
Okay, but you set it to 3 at the very beginning, before the forever loop, right?
Yeah, no, there was a lot at the beginning before when I pressed the green flag again.
So there's a like, what do you mean by that? Sorry.
Before I pressed the green flag, there was a bunch of asteroids, but now when I try clicking it again, it's not working. And plus, there's just a random black thing in the corner.
That's big. That's
Yeah.
like the big sprite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big sprite.
That is the big sprite. So you set your asteroid health to 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you scroll down in this when I start as a clone code over here?
So,
In the very bottom, it does say switch costume to asteroid type, right?
yeah, isn't show.
Okay, scroll up again. Did you set asteroid type to 1 at the very beginning? Asteroid type to 1
Asteroid type. Yes.
in the when flag clicked. Okay,
Wait, is there supposed to be a hide at the beginning?
yes, there's supposed to be a hide and there's supposed to be a show in when I start as a clone block.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a show here and a
I
hide
have
here.
both.
You have both? Okay. Now there's supposed to be a set asteroid to basic and set asteroid to
Basic?
spike.
Wait, let me see. Basic and. Yeah, I have those.
Go to your costumes real quick. Did you-
Costume.
Did you name your normal asteroid
Wait.
the basics asteroid?
Is the big sprite supposed to go first, or does it matter?
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at
Okay.
all.
Yeah, because the big sprite's like in the corner. Now I'm
Wait,
trying to
what do you
get
mean
rid
in the
of-
corner? There are only
Um,
3 here.
I
Like, what do you
mean the-
mean?
I know, but do you know the big sprite?
Yeah.
It's like stuck. It's stuck.
Is there
Like
only
stuck-
one big sprite? Do you see regular
Yeah.
asteroids on your screen?
No. I
Dang.
used to. And I see the big sprite.
Okay. Are you in the costumes right now? Because that's what I want you to be in,
Yes, I
right?
am.
The costumes. Is
Yeah.
big your first sprite?
Yeah.
Is basic your second sprite? And
Yeah.
make sure it's spelled like completely correctly. Basic.
Yeah,
B-A-S-I-C.
it is.
How about Spike? Is it named Spike
Yeah.
with a lowercase s?
Yeah. Oh, lowercase?
Well, yeah, they have to be the same, exact same. I said like exact same. So basic, it
Wait,
has to be
so
basic.
the B in basic has to be lowercase?
Yeah, they have to be the
Oh.
exact same.
As in Spike should be F, normal S.
Yeah, everything lowercase.
Now I just see a random frozen.
All right, you know what? Go back to your
Like-
code. Go back to your code, please. Do you see the basic over here?
Wait, where?
Could you change this to 2? And could you change this to 3? I think that will work for you.
Wait, let me see. Wait, instead of basic, you should write.
Instead of basic over here, you changed it to 2. And instead of spike, you changed it to 3.
Okay, try doing. Yeah, it's still not working.
Dang, what? Okay. Well, unfortunately, we'll have to move on. I have no idea what's wrong with your thing.
Aw.
But what you can do is you can take my link and you can continue using my code. So that
Okay.
way, so I'm gonna send the project link. You're gonna click that, and then can you click the remix button, and then you can continue
Yeah.
using my existing code. Okay?
Okay. Let me.
Did you get to the remix real quick so we can continue?
Yeah. Okay. Save. Okay, I'm done.
Are you in the
Remix.
remix of my project?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. Okay, everyone. We will be continuing now. So, could everyone please click the asteroid sprite? All right. So now we're gonna actually change this when flag clicked code. Instead of so in this code we should have the forever loop with the wait 3 seconds and create a clone of myself. Instead of when flag clicked, I'm gonna change that out. Go to events and then drag out a when I receive start game. Make sure it says start game, not game over. Start game. Start game. Start game. Start game. Not game over. Make sure you really pay attention. Make sure it's start game. Okay. If I hear any issues about this and it's about game over, like that'd be ridiculous. Okay. Start game. Start game.
Do
Okay.
you just delete the green flag
Yeah.
one?
You delete the green flag one.
Okay,
Just drag it back into the code section over here and delete it.
got it.
Now let's drag out an actual when I receive game over. This time it's game over.
Okay.
Game over. And then let's go to control, and then let's drag out a stop other scripts in this sprite block. Stop other scripts in the sprite. All right, great. Okay. I think we can change this wait 3 seconds in this forever loop to wait 2.5 seconds. I think that'll help make the asteroid spawn quicker, and that way it will be a bit more challenging. Just a bit more. Okay. Finally, we will create a new sprite. Okay. And it will be a game over sprite. It will be a game over screen. So you can see when I reach 0 health now, everything just stops. Everything just stops. And that's it for now. Everything is frozen. And actually, everyone, could we actually go to bullet real quick? Go to the bullet sprite, because I actually want to add the code there as well. So in here, I want to drag out a stop all block and change it to stop other scripts in the sprite. And then I want you to go to events and then drag out a when I receive game over. So this is the new piece of code I added in the bullet sprite. Just when I receive game over, stop other scripts in this sprite. So this makes sure to stop. What this code does again is it just stops everything. It just freezes everything. You can see my screen. Everything is frozen. Everything is frozen here. Okay. Now let's go back to the ship sprite. And remember this piece of code on the very bottom? The if player health is less than 1. That piece of code? Can you drag that out of the forever loop for a second and put it out here? Could you all please do that? Drag out the if player health less than 1 and everything inside it. Drag it out for a second. Put it on the side.
Which one are we in?
In ship, sorry. In ship, you're gonna drag out the if player health is less than 1. You find it in the when I receive start game code.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Drag out the if player health is less than 1. And then let's move it up to before the repeat loop. So we're gonna put this code that we just took out and put it before the repeat over here. Before the repeat. Just directly before it. So watch me drag it in. Put it right there. Before the repeat 3. Now, try out your code by clicking the green flag, starting the thing, and then hit the asteroid until your health goes to 0. So I'm going to continue hitting the asteroid until my health goes to 0, and I'm going to maybe shoot during the process as well. And you can see, once I reach 0 health, my character just instantly freezes, the asteroids freeze, the bullet freezes, everything is just frozen in time now. Because the game is over.
When I hit the asteroid one time, then it's like game over.
Oh, already? Okay. What did you set your player health to originally?
7.5, I think.
Wait, 7.5? Like the player health? Over here on the very top over here?
50.
50? Dang. Do you have a less than symbol over here? A less than?
Yeah.
Less than? Like that? Do you have a 1 here? And do you have a player health here? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
So the moment you touch an asteroid, you just instantly die? Or game over?
Oh, never mind. It works now.
Oh, okay, great. You gave your player 50 health. Your player's never gonna die.
Never mind. It's actually, yeah, it's 7.5.
Oh, okay. Maybe don't do 0.5s. If you want 7, just do 7. 0.5s, it doesn't really work well here. Okay. Everyone. Now, let's go ahead and click choose a sprite, the button down here. Choose a sprite. Down here. And then move up until you see the paint. And then click the paint. So now you should have a new sprite. Let's rename the sprite first. So let's first name the sprite down here. Rename the sprite down here. Let's name it Game Over. Or something similar. So Game Over.
How do you add another one?
What do you mean? How do I add another what?
How do you add another sprite?
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're just gonna click this button down here, choose a sprite, and sorry, not click it, hover over it, and then you're gonna click the paint button.
And
So that way you
then
can paint your own sprite. So I renamed my sprite Game Over. Game Over. And in here, I'm gonna have a costume. And then I'm just gonna do some big text that says Game Over. And then maybe I'll change it to a pixel style, just like that. Make it larger, just like this. Maybe not too large so it only covers some of the screen. We can go like, I'm just gonna add tap screen to play again, because we're gonna add that feature. Okay, tap screen to play again. I'm gonna move it somewhere.